Keisha Lance Bottoms pulled 26% of the vote. Mayor Norwood had 21%. You see Kathy Willard there with 17%. Now the two, Bottoms and Norwood, will square off in a runoff on December 5th. And Keisha Lance Bottoms joins me now to talk about what lies ahead between now and the runoff. First of all, have you slept? I know you were up late and then you were up early. Are you exhausted today? You must be.
I am, but adrenaline is amazing. And so I've had maybe an hour and a half of sleep since I woke up at 4 o'clock yesterday morning. So I'm happy to be here. It certainly beats the alternative.
Yeah, well, that's all you need, a good hour and a half. Congratulations to you, by the way. So I guess the big challenge going forward is consolidating the support of the 53% of the voters who voted for other candidates yesterday. So how do you do that?
It's about reaching out to the other candidates. We have spent a year together multiple times a week, and I said last night that I'm a better leader and better candidate having spent the last year with this field. We had a wonderful issue in this city in that we had a number of qualified people running for office, and so I look forward to reaching out to each of them individually and asking for their support. There's
been a lot discussed about moving the city of Atlanta forward. What's the one thing you can put your finger on as mayor that you would do to make that happen?
There are a complete intersection of all of our issues in this city, but education, I think, is a primary issue because it leads to everything else in this city. When we talk about our traffic patterns and where families choose to move because of schools, when we talk about the ability for people to get jobs and for people to fill a workforce, and our public safety issues, they are all tied into education. So I look forward to working with the Atlanta Public Schools and our other partners to make sure that we strengthen education in our city.
And talking about the issues, what would you say is the biggest issue where you and Mayor Norwood differ?
I think the biggest issue is that really we have had two different experiences living in the city. I know what it's like to be in the city as the daughter of a single mother struggling to make ends meet, but I also know what's possible in this city when there are people at the table making decisions that allow for opportunity, and really what's possible when there's a strong education system in this city. I was born and raised in this city, and so this is something that is not new to me, the challenges and the opportunities of this city.
During the general election race, front and center as an issue there, the city's become more multicultural. Do you believe that race, or what role does that play as a deciding factor among voters?
We elected Barack Obama president of the United States, and so I think good leadership transcends race. I think people just want to make sure that we have good, solid leadership in this city, someone who is concerned about all races, all social economic classes in this city, gender, etc. And I represent all of that, and I think that's most important. I don't think that's a black or white issue.
One last question. It's a nonpartisan office, Mayor, but your ads have pointed out that you're a Democrat. The Democratic Party have said that Mayor Norwood, even though she claims to be an independent, is a Republican. Why is it important to put labels on the two sides in a nonpartisan election?
It's really about talking about our values and what the Democratic Party values are. And when you look at Mayor Norwood, and Mayor Norwood could not denounce Donald Trump, and you look at what's happening on a national level and what's happening in the city, we have had an ability really to withstand the storm from a national level. And so it's important that we have leadership in this city that reflects the values of this city. And Mayor Norwood, quite frankly, does not.
Well, we appreciate you coming in today. Congratulations to you. We're going to get you your sixth cup of coffee, I think, when you leave here,
yes,
so you can stay awake for the rest of the day. Thanks a lot, and congratulations. And we'll be joined by Mayor Norwood. That's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. We hope you stick around for